What's up, motherfuckers? It's Mr. Inexorable. Want you to like this. Follow me. Subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications. Share this. Comment. So this is a morning inspiration and motivation. And I just did the hardest thing I'm going to do all day. Usually I would say got up. Stayed up. Sleeping patterns all messed up. The goal is to get started by 5. So I just stayed up. Headed to Starbucks. Probably harder to stay up than get up. Who knows? Why do I get up? Because I want to succeed in my quest to fulfill my life purpose. Which is to honor God and to fulfill my potential. That potential to become a very rich man. Rich is probably 10 million a year. That's what rich means. That's enough money to mostly do what you want and not end up fucked. There we go. For some reason, Wi-Fi clicked on. There ain't no Wi-Fi. Crazy. So, I love palm trees. If you watch all my videos, you'll notice a little change of scenery. I'm actually over on the east coast of Florida, where if it goes my way, I'm going to live the rest of my life. I love it. I love it over here. I was over here last fall. I'm in Dania Beach, Broward right now. I was at Miami Beach for a few months last fall. I like it here. And I don't even know what's around me where I'm at right now. Living in hotels and motels. Try to figure out where I want to settle. So I found the cheapest one I could find. Which ain't cheap on this coast, buddy. So, I had been talking about King David being both a lover of God and a savage mercenary. But I slept. Shit. So I left to the airport at noon. Had to hang at the airport all day till 7 to fly out from Fort Myers. Flew to Charlotte, then to Detroit. Got there at 12:30. Stayed up all night in the airport. And then flew back down to Miami. Crazy. Slept pretty much all day Saturday, I think, or most of it. And I slept till 3:30 yesterday in the afternoon. And that's a fuck me. But it is what it is. Your sleeping pattern gets all messed up. So I've mostly been sleeping. Haven't thought much about business. Other than I have something that keeps coming back to me. I'm going to get involved in politics at some point in my life. And I think sitting on the airplane, a plan came to me. Because some realizations of some shit my grandfather told me when I was 20. Here's what he told me. There's a business roundtable that runs this country and can fuck us all at any time they want. I looked it up today. There is. And it's actually right out in the open. I had no idea who the fuck he was talking about. I thought it was some secret group of people until I was reading some articles about Trump and the election and whether he got fucked over or not. And because I kind of sat out. I was focused on myself, on my business. I sat all that shit out, right or wrong. And I read this article that said that the AFL-CIO and the Business Roundtable actually participated, right, wrong, or indifferent, into making sure that Trump was getting taken out of office. Now, the AFL-CIO, that's a rational thought. Traditionally, vote Democratic. And the guy, the number 2 man to Trump came up with this strategy, again, right, wrong, or indifferent. And if that's all I read, it was AFL-CIO comes up with strategy to defeat Trump, I wouldn't have thought anything of it. Couple days after I'm sitting there analyzing, what's our biggest problem as a nation? Not enough high-paying jobs. That's why everybody's pissed. Why is that? No manufacturing jobs like we used to have. Why is that? Because they all went to Canada, Mexico, China. Why is that? All the fucked up trade agreements proposed by the Business Roundtable, which is made up of 200 CEOs of supposedly American businesses. But a lot of them are multinational corporations, which means they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about America. They give a fuck about their business, about their bottom line, right, wrong, or indifferent. And I'll say this, a business is created to make money. I'll give you that. And you do got to be somewhat ruthless to succeed in business. But as I state, that doesn't mean dumping fucking chemicals in the water. That doesn't mean rigging a fucking election. I'm not saying this last one was rigged or not. I'm studying it. The thing that concerns me is the corona. Where'd that come from? Because I know this. Trump for 30 years, right? The one thing for sure Trump has been on for 30 fucking years is how bad China fucks us in trade. And Trump, no doubt about it, had just negotiated some trade agreements in our fucking favor with the Chinese. And then the fucking coronavirus comes from China? Something's fucking wrong, man. Overall, something's wrong. When has anybody ever just shut down the entire economy somewhere and told people they can't go to work? Over something that was a bad strain of flu. Supposedly, 1 million people died of it in America. I happen to believe, for sure almost, just because of economic realities, that a COVID death got way more money for a hospital than a regular death. So when old people were dying off quicker and more, because it was old people dying, 70 and 80-year-olds, 60-year-olds, when they're dying quicker than they probably should have, or maybe they're just going to die anyway, and we just called everything COVID for a while. I don't fucking know. But even if you believe that 1,000,000 and some deaths, sorry, oh fucking well. Keep old sick people home. I'm going to work. I'm not going to sit here and starve. My age, 48, and I do have some lung issues. 2% chance I die at best. I'm going to fucking work. Oh, well, do it for society. Sorry, I'm not going to stop working so old people don't die. I'm not going to fucking do it because they wouldn't have done it for me. I'm not doing it. Bible says be wise. I think it says wise as a serpent. Snake. I'm going to state this. When the business roundtable that my grandfather hated as a labor leader and the AFL-CIO team up, probably ain't good. Probably ain't good. Probably ain't good. What do they team up against? Trump. What's that mean? Probably threaten some serious shit. Probably threaten the status quo. Because, look, buddy, I'm pro-union as pro-union gets for the worker. That motherfucking AFL-CIO, what percent of their jobs is from fucking corporations? 90? Who are they going to favor? The small businessman that they can't organize? Or the fucking corporate man that can organize? Motherfucking collusion. See, these are the things. These are the things you got to look at. You got to read. You got to look and say, okay, what smells like total shit? Now, is there alien pedophiles running the world? I have no idea. Probably not. I'm not going to believe that until I see it. See, because that shit could be a fucking smoke screen too. To lump people who say, wait a minute. Trump was actually getting the Chinese to negotiate fair and trade to bring manufacturing jobs back to a country that needs high-paying jobs, and the economy had the lowest unemployment rate in the long-ass time, and people were actually doing well. Then this coronavirus comes out of nowhere from China. We have racial unrest like no one's ever seen. And then, right before the election, the AFL-CIO and the Business Roundtable come up with a plan to try to stop Trump. They say from stealing the election. I don't know. Oh, nobody would ever steal an election. That's far-fetched. He's deranged. Let me ask you this. What happened in the Iowa caucus? The voter machine just fucking all freaked out and they decided to cancel it? Don't recount it, don't revote? Now what was about to happen? Joe Biden was about to finish 4th or 5th in that motherfucker. And he finished pretty damn low in New Hampshire. If he had finished 4th or 5th or worse in Iowa, and then wherever he did in New Hampshire, it'd have been done. That's who the motherfuckers wanted in there, whoever the motherfuckers are. The Democratic brand of motherfucker, and there's a Republican brand of motherfucker, as Tommy Brown says, a go along to get along club. Fake ass motherfuckers that somebody's puppeting around, okay? I smell a fucking rat. I smell a motherfucking rat. Go look. I didn't say shit about that election. I didn't fucking care. I smell a rat. Now, I don't agree with everything Trump does, but if Trump's gonna run in 2024 and fucking get some fair trade with China, I'm gonna vote for him just for that. Just for that, I'll vote for him. Craziest year in the history of the country. And then the vaccine comes out 3 days after Biden's elected. Sorry, man. Sorry. And I've been skeptical of Trump from day one because I don't trust any of them. Business people, but he's not a corporation. He's a small businessman. He runs his own shit. TV made me nervous. Him being on that TV show. But I've talked to enough people I know are good people that met him and said they believe he's a good person. I think we all got fucking bamboozled, buddy. They ain't doing this shit again. Not with none of my watch. I knew something went right. Wasn't sure what. I'm still after you, Grant Cardone. Still gonna get you, boy.